Breaking news out of the United States right now. There has been an arrest made for the Pentagon leaked files. The arrest comes after a 21-year-old Jack Teixeira, who is an Air National Guardsman. Let me show you. This leak has been said to be the biggest national security breach in the last 10 years. Those of you who have never seen the papers, here is one copy. Here is another, and another, and also another. Now, those of you who don't know what these papers are or what these documents are, they are basically a spring offensive that was supposed to be planned by NATO, United States, and the Ukraine against Russia. It shows locations of the battalions, schedules of the Ukrainian forces and their training, where all of their artilleries are, and how they would have done the offensive against Russia. Now, the first thing after reading all of the mainstream news media from the West about these leaks, I went to see what the Russians were saying. And to my surprise, the Russians basically said that the entire thing was faked. That these documents do not contain any information that they already didn't know, and that they're completely useless, and that they have been floating around basically way prior to it hitting mainstream news media. Let me show you. Russia basically states that the leaked Pentagon files could be a deception operation and that the documents may have been deliberately planned. That set my spidey senses tingling, and this is when it first came out, and I kind of waited just to see what more information comes out. And today, The Guardian did a piece on this Jack guy. Let me show you. So not only does Jack look like he's 12, but they described him as following. Apparently, Teixeira was also a key member of a group of about 30 people who shared an interest in guns, video games, and racist memes. At this point, would you be surprised if it tomorrow came out that he was a Trump supporter and he did this on purpose because of Trump's arrest? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they put that in. I mean, what does guns and video games have to do with a leak? But whatever. I mean, we'll find out shortly. But do you also believe that a 21-year-old had privy to such highly classified documents? Or does this seem like a setup? And the reason why I say setup is because anyone knows that the political world is a theatrical stage written and pre-written by the globalist parasites, and that they will kind of seed stories in mainstream news media, mainly for the NPCs, because you know, they have no thoughts of their own. Everything has to be downloaded so that they don't get triggered and go absolutely insane. And I believe that these papers were deliberately leaked by the United States and had absolutely no actual information of any spring offensive. And the reason why is because I think they will use this as an excuse as to why they need to exit the Ukraine, or at least make a peace deal with Russia, because this is a proxy war between the United States and Russia. It's just being fought over the Ukraine. Because of the climate right now and all of the alliances forming against the United States. But I want to hear your guys' thoughts. What do you think these documents really mean?